Hey Libra, what's up? Welcome to your bonus reading. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you need to know or look out for during this time. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let's get right into your messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What's going on with Libra? What do they need to know right now? Show me clearly. Whenever you come across this reading, Libra, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Whoa, that flew the fuck out. We have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? What else you got? We have these ones. Share your voice and mirror who or what is triggering you. Break the chain is at the bottom. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. So, looks like y'all are doing a little bit of some chain breaking. Breaking some chains. Sharing your voice, okay? Come out of the cave. Expression, persecution. This is time for you to express yourself and say no. That's enough. I ain't doing this anymore. I don't like this. I don't stand for this. I don't appreciate this. I don't resonate with this. I'm done. No thank you. There's something here that you're dealing with. It's triggering you. It's got you feeling some type of way. It's got you feeling annoyed or emotional or frustrated. We'll see what the animal cards have to say. It'll give us a bit of insight of how you're feeling about all this. But, yeah, there's something that's triggering you, and you're saying, you know what, that's enough. This is enough. I am not tolerating this anymore. I'm setting a boundary. And, yeah, so this is intense stuff. Someone here needs to hear what you have to say. There's something you need to say. There's something you need to express. There's something that you may need to get off your chest or just, like, share with the world. Share your voice. You need to speak your mind. Maybe this is about a work situation that you've been put in and you have to confront a boss or confront a coworker. There's someone that you may need to face, have a head on. Hopefully things don't get heated though. We'll see what the animal cards have to say. Again, it's a bit of a awkward or intense situation that you're finding yourself in, but you have to stand up for yourself, okay, Libra? This is your chance to break the chain. This is your chance to break the cycle. And by you doing this, also, I feel, is going to be empowering others to do the same. So you have to be brave. You have to do what's necessary. Yeah, double missions, channeling, uplifting humanity with Pleiades underneath this, break the chain. So I do feel like by you doing this, it's going to create a ripple effect and it's going to make others find the courage to speak up, to voice their needs, to come clean, or to like announce something. Like, let's say if there's something that you were going through in silence, or somebody put you through some terrible things and they got away with it, hands clean, even though they were not. Sorry, my dog's going crazy all of a sudden. I don't think my microphone picks up on it anymore. There's also a thunderstorm going on, so I think she's actually barking at the thunder. Anyways, she's protect mode. So I feel like, anyways, you need to protect yourself, protect your voice, protect your boundaries. And by you doing that, I feel is going to inspire others to do the same. And I feel like people are rising up. I don't know. I get the sense that people are like, they've had enough, they're putting their foot down, they are calling shit out, they're setting boundaries, they don't like certain treatments or behaviors or the way that others are taking advantage of their kindness, so therefore they're like, you know what, this is not no more Mr. Nice Guy. Like, something like that. Okay, let me see how you're feeling about all this. How is Libra doing? How is Libra feeling during this time? Show me clearly. We have the unicorn. It tried flipping itself. Well, it was actually in the reverse. I think my duck's upside down. Well, it's kind of mixed. It doesn't matter. All right. How is Libra doing? How is Libra feeling with this energy that we're tapping into? Shark. Okay. Okay. I feel like this isn't your first time you found yourself here, the whale. A lot of water energy, so feeling very deeply about the situation, a lot of deep emotions that you could even be having trouble expressing with the shark. maybe you bit your tongue, or you just remained silent, or you just kind of kept it to yourself with a Scorpion. Yeah, but you can't anymore. The heat is festering. The heat is starting to really get to you. Scorpion, cosmic egg in the reverse with the horse. So this is a much needed cycle that needs to come to an end. I feel like with cosmic egg in the reverse, it is saying like, hey, this cycle is closing out, but there's just a little bit more to do. There's just a little bit more of a push. That horse is actually giving you the push forwards to make this necessary change. You've known this was going to happen. It was only a matter of time, okay? Unicorn the shark. Shark says that, like, you've been here before. This is familiar territory. This isn't the first time you found yourself in a situation like this with this person or in this circumstance or environment, or it's kind of like deja vu. This isn't the first time. You also knew that you'd probably find yourself in this position somewhere down the line, and now here you are, and you're like, yep, I figured this would happen. I just wasn't entirely sure when, but now here it is. Now I have to face it, deal it. I can't even get the words out, but yeah. So shark versus the whale. That's quite a face off. The way that they're facing each other. It's very complex. Because I'm trying to think about like sharks and whales' actual interaction in the ocean, and like I actually don't fucking know. I was actually like, I don't think they interact, but I could be wrong. But I'm just trying to actually imagine like a shark and a whale together. Like if they were fighting, who do you think would win? Is that a stupid question? All right, well, I think, honestly, the whale overtakes the shark, in this deck at least. The whale represents self-mastery and emotions and expression and intuition. The shark is more of an uneasy, kind of immature energy, or it's showing that there's tension and there needs to be some sort of resolution or clarification, or honestly, like, they need to be honest. Both the shark and the scorpion are cards that represent the need to come clean, the need to be direct, the need to express something that has been irritating you or frustrating you or upsetting you, and it's been like eating away at you. And so I think by you doing this is you leveling up, you ascending, you transforming, and you know, you might make someone else a little uncomfortable by you setting a boundary or by you making it known. Because the unicorn's like also it's like a low key, it's intuitive, it's more of like the inner world, but we all know nobody is a mind reader. It doesn't matter how intuitive you are, even if you have your own tarot cards or if other people have their tarot cards and they be pulling on you. It still doesn't matter. No one's mind readers here. It's not 100%. You can't entirely guess what someone is thinking or feeling until you actually express it, or until you, and even that's the case. Someone can say, oh no, I'm fine, but like internally they may not be, but they could be saying, they could be lying. So it's like there's a fine line, right? There's a fine line. But you know, you could be waiting for the right opportunity to just come clean, or just to confront this, or like the unicorn with the shark. It's like you're waiting for the go ahead, waiting for the clear, waiting for the green light. Oh, it's coming. It's basically on the horizon. So that should be insane. It should be a bit intense. I'm gonna use the Tattoo Tarot, okay, to start this off. Alright, what's going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Messages for Libra. Star trying to come out, but it didn't. But some of y'all dealing with Aquarius or have Aquarius placements. 6 of Coins. So there is an exchange, an invitation, an opening of a door, an opportunity here between you and another person. We have the 10 of Cups, so this could be involving you and loved ones, or you and a family member, or you or somebody that, you know, you're pretty close with, I would say. 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Lovers. So you sense here someone isn't being honest or transparent with you with their intentions, or they're keeping something hidden from you. And so this is your opening. So are you putting someone through a bit of a test? You're testing somebody here to see what they're going to say or how they're going to react. There does seem to be... could there be trust issues? Or you don't entirely trust this person, they don't entirely trust you. There seems to be a bit of a gap or separation. Makes me think of the Lover's card in my other deck, where there is a split in the ground between two people. So I'm like, if there feels here, it's like, what's in the message? What's in the message? And now in this day and age, it's crazy because you could get an email from someone, but did they actually write it, or was it AI generated? Oh my fucking God, I can't stand AI is coming for everybody. It's like, what the actual... I had someone call... Okay, we don't need to talk about this, but yeah, we don't need to talk about it. But so it's like you're trying to decipher like what's real, what's fake, and you're kind of putting them through a test, or there seems to be a bit of a test of trust fall even. Someone being truthful. They say they're going to do something. Are they going to actually follow through? Or is it all just for show? 10 of Cups is still at the bottom. Oh, wow. Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is very moving. Emotionally moving. There's definitely progression in some kind of... What is this? 666 for some of y'all. 6 of Coins, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups. There seems to be... Hold on. 10 of Cups. Oh, it's the same thing from earlier. 10 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 7 of Swords. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. It's like... I just get this vibe. Someone's not entirely being emotionally transparent. There's development. 6 of Swords showing that there's movement. It's an energy of moving away from complications, struggles, choppy waters, maybe even some tension or drama. Queen of Cups is someone who's very intuitive, very caring, patient, compassionate, gentle, soft-spoken, very nurturing. She's very comfortable. She makes others feel safe. So this is like a gesture to make someone feel safe, to open up, or to feel vulnerable, perhaps. But then the bottom, right? We still have the 7 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 7 of Swords. There's still this level of dishonesty, or why I'm hearing submerging, like something is still submerged, hidden in the depths. Like it doesn't want to be seen, or it doesn't want to be acknowledged, or it's like, I hope they don't... What the fuck is this reading? Let's keep going. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right, we had the Scorpion card from earlier. Show me clearly what's going on. 3 of Wands. And at the bottom, 6 of Cups. Oh my God, 666. Shout out to anybody who is 66 or turning 66 or born 1966. Who knows, right? 6 has been following you. So the way that the Queen of Cups is looking over at the 3 of Wands, she's definitely trying to see into the future. She's definitely trying to prepare herself. That's kind of the energy of what we've seen with the Unicorn. Like, there's something you suspect that's going to take place. It's only a matter of time. You're kind of like anticipating this. There's this expectation that's been placed on you, or that you have this expectation placed on someone else, right? With this, going back to the 6 of Coins, whatever this exchange is, whatever this invitation is, there is this expectation like, okay, we're going to do the thing we talked about, right? We made this plan, we made these agreements, we said X, Y, and Z, we're going to do that, right? Like, we're making these plans. Yes, like the way that she's looking over at the Three of Wands is where our ideas are starting to, well, not really materialize, because this is more about the actions that need to be taken. The Three of Wands is still in the early stages. There's still a lot to be done. Honestly, this even looks like a bit of a ruler, right? A bendy ruler, like a measuring tape even. So it's like there needs to still be adjustments and some tweaks, possibly. So 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Sun. We have Leo energy over here, as well as some fire, a little bit of water. This is like, this is bringing up some past energy, but it's like dreams from the past, or desires from the past, or things that were discussed before, certain actions, memories that were made, positive intentions. Again, the third eye is being highlighted here with this Knight of Wands. It's more of like a deep intuition, a deep inner knowing, or like there's like the seeing or expecting the past to repeat itself in a way. Or it's like seeing familiar patterns. It's very clear. And even the Sun brings in like optimism and hope, but it's also clarity, like seeing things. Even Knight of Swords, not King of Cups. There's like this clarity here. Someone sees things very clearly. Show me more. What's going on for Libra in the month? Oh, this is not a monthly reading. This is just a bonus. What's going on for Libra? What my Libras need to know. Justice in the reverse. This with Judgment at the bottom. This is your energy, Libra. Something's unbalanced. Something's unfair. Something seems off. Something seems off. And yet, it's not a surprise. You were kind of seeing it play this way. I think you've seen the signs. Or it's kind of like, when a storm is rolling in, you see the dark clouds in the distance, and you can tell, like, okay, I bet rain is coming, or a storm could be coming. Like, so it's not saying that this is a storm, but it's showing here this isn't a surprise. Like, you kind of expected this, or this isn't really shocker, right? Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, the Sun, Leo out here. There seems to be a connection here that this is relating to, a divine connection, or I'm seeing like divine intervention might actually be stepping in, like the universe, divine spirit, God, universe, higher power, higher energy that's stepping in. There's something about divine timing that has a huge play. Justice in the reverse is feeling like, for you might feel like the universe is against you, or you may feel like this is not in your favor, but in the long scheme, in the long scream, not scream, you know what I mean. In the bigger picture, this will be in your favor, but I'm seeing like redirection to something else or a different connection. I feel here Spirit could be telling you to really use your discernment on this relationship with the Two of Cups. Justice reverse. We're gonna have to clarify that. I will. Let me just see what else. I'm gonna pull like one more. I feel like maybe this is. Oh, it's thundering. It's thundering out right now. Can you hear that? I don't think you can. My microphone cuts it all out. It's thundering so fucking loud. Oh my god. We have the sun. Oh, look, the sun's come out again. The Sun and the Six of Swords. Well, it's saying like Judgment still at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. It's the same things from earlier. Well, it's just showing like where you're headed, where you're going. You're still going to be like happy, positive things coming out of this situation. It might not. I need to look into this Justice reverse, honestly. Okay, let me look into that, because that's what's kind of got me feeling like, what are we talking about in this reading? Justice reverse for Libra. Why is justice in the reverse? So we had the Tower. See, so there's something that took a turn. But again, I don't think it's a surprise. Normally, Tower is a surprising energy, but we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Emperor, which, again, this is showing how you've been feeling this way for a while, intuitively, emotionally. You know, you've been kind of planning for this, or there's this deep inner knowing that you had. There's these actions that you've been taking towards this. What the fuck is this reading? 7 of Pentacles at the bottom, Hierophant, 9 of Swords. There's a lot of time and energy that you put into this. There's been some doubts though. 9 of Swords, Page of Cups. There's been some doubts. Have you expressed those doubts? Page of Pentacles. I think you have, but if you had, it just met with complications. 5 of Wands, or it just turned into some sort of fight or drama, or it just turned into a bigger issue, so then you kind of silence yourself, right? Oh, right, remember earlier, like, share your voice and boundaries, and then someone or who or what is triggering you. So this feels like it's a reoccurring situation, or like this isn't the first time that you've been in a position like this, whether it's with the same people, or if it's with different people, it's the same exact situation that you found yourself in again and again. So Justice Reverse is saying, hey, this lesson, you really need to learn this lesson, because this is continuing to come up again and again and again, because you're not learning the main lesson. What's the lesson? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. Everyone's situation's different, but it's just showing that like something needs to change. When the Tower comes out, it's coming out because the foundation is unable to support whatever it is that you're trying to build, whatever it is that you're trying to create. The foundation is unable to support this from flourishing, from expanding, from growing. I feel like divine is stepping in, or there's like, again, it's divine timing that's at play. You may actually be forced to isolate or kind of go inwards or be alone for a little bit, Hermit, and then the 2 of Cups. I see you just in this deep 10 of Wands falling out sideways. So I feel like you're in the process of unpacking or releasing something. 5 of Cups, emotions, releasing these built up and suppressed feelings that you've kept hidden, or that you have been ignoring or avoiding for so long. It feels heavy a little bit. All right, let me look back at that 6 of Coins. Why was the 6 of Coins here? I want to switch decks for some reason. Something's guiding me towards getting a different one. 6 of Coins. What's this exchange? It says invitation. This exchange for Libra. Is this upside down? Yes. 6 of Coins for Libra. Why is a 6 of Coins here? Knight of Coins. I'm hearing like something that's been in the works for a while. 4 of Swords. But someone hasn't been barely taking any action, or they've been like sleeping on something. Or, I mean, someone here has been healing. Let me get one more. 6 of Coins for Libra. The Fool. So someone isn't quite ready, or they're, see how the Knight of Pentacles is approaching the person in the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords, he's sleeping, he's resting, he's preparing, he's getting his strength, he's recovering from the past, recovering from heartbreak, recovering from struggles, troubles, all that stuff, right? As soon as he wakes up though, he's game, he's ready, like, let's fucking jump off this cliff, right? But it sure is taking a while for this person to wake up, for them to be prepared, for them to be ready. Like, I feel like someone someone's making this exchange or an offer, but it's just feeling like it's at a standstill or a delay. But it won't be forever. God, but like, it sure is taking quite some time. Someone's just kind of like sleeping on it, thinking about it, dreaming about it, but not actually doing it. Or let me see, we have the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and then the 8 of Cups. There's some loose ends this person has to like clear out or walk away. If we have heavy water energy, so I don't know if this is you, Libra, that you have some loose ends that you need to kind of clear up, deal with. There's a blockage that you're having to work through, an emotional blockage here, some sort of emotional attachment that you haven't yet moved on from or healed from or let go of completely. Or if you're dealing with someone like this and that's the reason why they're not ready to just like jump off this cliff with you, because they're still in the past. But not really, like they are moving on, but it still seems to be there, kinda, sorta. You get me? Like, 6 of Swords. I don't know, y'all. This ain't making a lot of sense to me. But this may be for somebody, so we can continue. 6 of Swords for Libra. Magician. Why is the 6 of Swords here? Hierophant, oh, 9 of Cups, and then the Hierophant. The Sun at the bottom. So see, the Sun's coming out twice. And the Sun came out, it fell out on the 6 of Swords earlier. But then I went to clarify Justice reverse, because I was like, okay, well, why do you feel like something's unfair? Or you feel like this isn't the outcome that you wanted? Like there's some, you know, I still feel that strongly, but okay. Magician, 9 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So it's like, it looks like you're doing things alone or solo. 9 of Pentacles is very much an independent energy. Magician with the 9 of Pentacles says like, okay, I can do it myself. I can do it myself. Learning to be alone, perhaps, if you're recently single, like if you've just gone through a breakup and you're just kind of getting used to being on your own, or if you've moved out to be on your own or something like I just see that you're learning and adapting to be comfortable in your own skin, in your own energy. It's showing here, Hierophant does give an opportunity to level up, to ascend, to grow, to learn, and to love. There's some sort of new contract or new commitment here that you could be considering investing into, but I'm seeing like you're in a very single energy. Could you be in a relationship in the near future? Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. If that's something that you're trying to manifest. If you're in a relationship and you're like, I want to be single, could you be single in the near future? Yeah, like it's like kind of comes down to like, what do you want? Where are you steering this boat? Where is the ship sailing? So then we have the Sun again at the bottom. So you have the Sun coming out a couple times already in this reading. Sun, the 6 of Pentacles, and Justice. So like, no, but now it's showing everything's balanced though. So that's why I'm kind of like puzzled, because we had Justice reversed earlier. Now it's showing us upright. It's showing like, no, everything's working out. Everything's fair. Everything's being dealt with. Everyone is on the same page. Lessons are being learned here. Things are very balanced, reciprocal, respectful. Lessons are being learned. There's peace, there's happiness, there's acceptance here. Like, Hangman is saying to surrender. Right? This is the 6 of Swords. So this is saying like how you're going to move forwards from all this, I guess. Okay. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Cups for Libra. We have the 10 of Swords. There's a must needed purging, clarification, like not clarification, like, but like you need to clarify. Get what I mean? Like clarify. Like, y'all know like clarifying shampoo. Like if your hair has a lot of buildup from like product, you clarify it. Like you purify, you clear the blocks. Like you get what I mean? So Queen of Cups with the 10 of Swords, with the Lovers. Starting at the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups, which now we have a pair, and then the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have double masculine over here. I'm going to read this as one person. This King of Cups with the King of Pentacles reverse. This is representing somebody who isn't entirely able to fully show up 100%. And because of that, It's creating this tension. It's creating a strain on some relationship. Okay, again, this could be romantic. This could be a friendship. This could be family. I don't care what the relationship is, but it's some sort of relationship that does seem to be more personal, but there seems to be a strain. Also, ignore their naked bodies. Don't report it, I swear to God. If you report my video, wow. We all got him, okay? We all got nipples. We all got him. Unless you some AI robot. Get the fuck out of here. Just kidding. They may take over the world. I don't want to like die from a robot. Okay. Anyways. Someone who means well. They have good hearts. They have good soul. They are caring, passionate, and supportive. They give a safe place. But the King of Pentacles reversed, they're not in the most sturdy or secure situations. Maybe financially someone doesn't have enough money, or someone is really like cramped with work. This could be representing somebody who isn't in the most stable living conditions. Somebody who may actually be homeless for some reason came through. Like someone who may be actually moving around from place to place or job to job. Not really in the most, like, emotionally stable, yeah, but materially wise, financially wise, something's not stable here. It doesn't feel stable or secure. And you're not, if there's a situation that's not bringing you peace, it's because you're not meant to settle down. And there's just something that's not quite at peace here. You're not quite at peace in this, or they aren't quite at... Something doesn't seem 100% though. I'm gonna give you that in this situation. Something doesn't seem entirely... Five of Swords at the bottom, Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. So someone here feels like they're alone, or that they have to do things all by themselves. They have some resentment, or they have a lot of pain, or they have a lot of trust issues. Therefore, they're like Hermit, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. I don't need y'all. And then it comes also from a fear of trying to protect themselves from getting hurt or disappointed or abandoned. Nine of Swords. Someone fears that, Nine of Swords and the Emperor, someone fears they aren't good enough. You may have that fear. Someone you're connected to has that fear that they're not worthy. Or it's like someone sees you as this Empress and they feel like, wow, like Libra's out of my league. Like I can't, there's no way, like I can't give them what they deserve. They deserve so much more than what I'm able to give them right now. Like I'm seeing that, or you could be having those feelings about someone. So why the Three of Wands here? This is like refining the near future, making adjustments to expectations or plans or goals or desires, taking the time out to re-energize so that you can accomplish these goals. Let me see. Three of Wands for Libra. Why is the Three of Wands here? Seven of Wands. Remember the boundaries card? See, like, I don't know how these oracle cards really connect with this reading. But maybe you do. Because I'm just like, and even the animal cards, I'm like, huh? So where's the correlation? Part of me, I'm like, I'm gonna still post this reading. This is a bonus reading, but I'm just like, I'm not really getting it, if I'm gonna be truly honest with y'all. But we're gonna keep reading. Three of Wands, please. Knight of Wands. Look at how these two are interacting. There's this Knight of Wands approaching the Seven of Wands person, and the Seven of Wands person like, hold up, yo, okay, right? Setting the boundary. Setting a boundary here. Or someone could be saying no. Oh, look, we have the World at the bottom. Let me get one more on this Three of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. What's at the bottom? The Devil, though. So there's like certain strings that are attached here that just feel off. Or with the Devil, it definitely... Ace of Pentacles and then a Devil. This is saying like, yo, caution, bitch. Caution. We have the Ace of Swords under the Devil, and then the Nine of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Know exactly what you're getting involved in, or shit could get ugly, or shit could get messy, and it will just cause you mental stress Oh my god, what the fuck is this reading? All right, I love you. I love you so much. We're gonna keep reading. We don't have a whole lot. Oh, I gotta wrap this up actually soon. Okay, so I mean, really, if something seems off, it's because it is. There's a guarded energy here. There's this defensive, I don't know if I trust this. Is this real gold? Was it your reading that had the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords? Or was that Aries reading? Because now I'm getting readings mixed up. I'm like, wait, what? I think it was yours, right? I can't remember. I've read too many signs today. Something seems... Why is the devil here? Let me go back to this devil. Why is the devil here, Spirit? Moving too quickly, being too pushy, too demanding, someone not respecting your boundaries, you're setting a boundary and someone's pushing, or someone has set a boundary with you and you're pushing and you need to back the fuck off. Or if someone's like pushing your boundaries, they need to back the fuck off. Something like that. Because something seems, maybe there's unrequited feelings or unrequited... See, but that doesn't make sense because we saw the Justice card earlier with the Sun and Six of Pentacles, and it did look like everyone's on the same page. So I'm like, this isn't right. This isn't right. Something's just not right. Something just ain't right. Why is the devil here? And then I have to let y'all go. Not the devil for Libra. Why is the devil here? Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's like when you try and strike a match and it just won't set on fire. It's probably for a reason. Eight of Cups. Why am I getting something that's not worth it? Or it's not worth the hassle? Oh, fuck. King of Swords. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. I've got too many cards. And then we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom where it's just like a lot of like mental cloud. Honestly... Honestly, Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups, this is saying, like, this isn't worth the fuss. This isn't worth the fuss. King of Swords with the devil, this is where a boundary's been crossed or someone isn't respecting the other person's needs, or... I don't know. This is the weirdest shit. Last reading for today. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. It feels like this is someone coming in unannounced or uninvited, but that doesn't make sense either because we had the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles earlier, and that was like an invitation. It's like, wait. Well, we saw this earlier clarifying that Six of... Let me show you the card, right? The invitation card. We've seen this earlier where someone here is resting, and here we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in with an offer, but the person, it's like when someone calls your phone but you're sleeping, you're not answering, you'll call them back when you have the time. But it's like if someone just keeps blowing up your fucking phone, it's just like, dude, I didn't answer the first time. Don't call me 10 more times. I'm not going to answer unless... I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I answer when it's important people, but like if someone I don't really fuck with, I'm like, dude, how do you still have my phone number? Y'all, I don't know. I feel iffy about this reading. What's the general advice? How is this helpful for anybody? That's where my mind comes in, where I'm like, how is this helpful? I think put your needs first. I'm sorry I keep laughing, but it's just like put your needs first, even if it disappoints other people, or even if other people be like, oh, well, that's not fair, or that's not right, or like, oh, you disappoint me, or oh my god, you didn't give me what I wanted. Like, you know what? It's not your job to please everybody. And if justice reverse, if some people are feeling some type of way because they expect or they want something from you, whether it be money, whether it be your time, whether it be your energy, your attention, your love, whatever the fuck, but they come to you expecting X, Y, and Z, but you're unable to give them to them because you're healing or you're busy or you're sleeping or you're trying to get your business in order, your life together, or you're trying to overcome certain toxicities or demons, right? Your own inner demons or addictions, like, but someone doesn't seem to understand, like, that's on them. Like, you speak your truth, right? Share your voice. There may be someone that's triggering you or making you want to hide in your little cave, but you need to stand up for yourself. You need to share your voice, and you need to set those boundaries. And if people walk away or they have a problem with it, thank fucking God. Like, thank goodness they're gone, because that is a recipe for disaster, keeping that energy in your life. Energy vampire, you know? So, I mean, I feel like that's the best way I can make this reading out. Whoa, wow. I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck. We have 2 Nine of Swords. I feel like that's me trying to make this reading make sense. I hope this helps. Feels like it's a very complex situation. Whoever is resonating with this, if it resonates with anyone, set those boundaries. Stand up for yourself and speak your freaking truth, whether people like it or not. I don't know, Libra, but this is your bonus reading, so whatever. I love you. I appreciate you. Big hugs, big love. I hope you have a great day. I will see you later. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.